looks like we have a few people that are joining us here today. My name's Kyle, if you guys that don't know me. I do see some familiar faces, so it's good to see you. We're going to get this Zoom meeting started today. Aaron has asked me to do the Zoom meeting today a little bit on blocking. So this is going to be an interactive Zoom meeting. So I see some of you guys hanging out. You're going to need some space to operate. If you have a volleyball, get a volleyball. If you have some sort of ball, you're going to want that. And you're going to want a little space to be able to see me and work and move. If you have, you can use a partner in this if you want to. So I see Hannah had a friend there with her. And so that is, oh, nice. There you go. That always bring a pal, right? I brought one of my pals today. She's a knucklehead, but she's always with me. All right. And so she's going to do a lot of my demonstration today. So enjoy that. And we'll kind of work from here. If there ends up being a smaller group in here, we'll talk. We'll probably leave our mics unmuted. And that way, if there's any questions or things like that, we can just talk and share information. And I can get your feedback and we can work together to have a good day today with Zoom. All right. So we're going to just take a few more minutes to see if anybody else is going to join us. And then we're going to get started. And so get yourself a little space. Get ready. Hannah's got a volleyball. I like that. She's ready to go. And we'll go from there. So be back in just 2 minutes, 2 seconds. Let's see if we can get everyone set up here. Okay, so can everyone see me okay? Give me a thumbs up if you can see me okay. Good, okay. Excellent. All right, so one of the things that we had planned today was we had planned to be in the backyard. It was a beautiful morning and things are going great. And we thought, oh, this is going to be awesome. And then 5 minutes ago, it just started coming down and some rain. So we don't have a covered backyard by the pool, but I see some of you do. Lucky you. So we're adapting. We're just going to jam it here in the garage and going to do the best that we can to give you guys some good work. And we want to give you guys the opportunity to get better at blocking. So again, this is Haley. I'm Kyle. Those of you guys, if you don't know us, I coach the 17 UA with Aaron, and then 14 National with Dwayne. And this is Haley. She's on 14 National as well. We're going to talk about some volleyball basics today when it comes to blocking and hand position. Okay? One more time, just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me okay. Fantastic. All right. So I think the first thing that we wanted to talk about was just getting warm here. So just giving you a little bit of time. We're just going to give you guys a little bit of jog in place here. So Haley's going to jog in place for a few minutes here and just get her hands going. Loosen up your shoulders here. Just a little jog just to get yourself moving. Okay, we're going to go for about 30 seconds or so and work ourselves through this. The next thing that we're going to do once we get through our jog in place is just do a dozen or so jumping jacks just to get ourselves moving. So Haley, go ahead and give yourself about 10 or 12 jumping jacks and just get yourself loose. And that'll help us kind of activate our bodies and get ourselves in more of a mindset of, hey, I'm preparing to be physical and block. I know a lot of you guys love to get out there and block and do some good work. A quick little stretch here to start with yourselves is starting with your forearms and your hands. So one of the biggest things here as we get into here and become blockers, right? And I love blocking. If you're short like me, raise your hand. Yes. All right. Short people, we love to block the big, tall people. Yep. And Hannah, we're coming to get you because you're one of the tall ones. Okay. I see that. But we love blocking. Okay. One of the first things you want to make sure you do when you're warming up here is just try to get your hand available. And we want to try to just flex the forearms a little bit and stretch that forearm out. Just be gentle with this. You don't need to be so pretty aggressive. Okay. Give yourself a little count to stretch out those forearms because we're going to be using these forearm muscles. All right. Once you're done with that, go ahead and get to a position where you can stretch here and stretch out the front of that hand and really get these muscles in the bottom of your forearm. Stretch out a bit. Again, don't be aggressive with it, but you should feel that little stretch in your muscles and loosen and warm those up because we really want to have active hands. Okay, we want those hands to be activated, be big and strong and powerful and manipulative as we train blocking. Okay. The next thing we want to do here is just across our shoulder stretch here, just to loosen up the shoulders a little bit. So give yourself a little stretch across the shoulders, just some basic stuff. Okay. Give yourself about a 7 or 8 count there and then switch sides and get yourself a little loose and warm. The next thing is just reach behind that neck, stretch out the tricep and the arms and the back and the chest a little bit there. If you want to feel a little stretch in your side, you can loosen up that way and lean it a little bit there, and you'll be in good shape, okay? Good stuff. The next thing is, if you can go ahead and maybe do a little flamingo stretch, or just to get the quads stretched a little bit. We may get to a little bit of jumping here at the end, and we want those quads to be activated, and just kind of feel yourself getting ready to be an athlete and be athletic and have a good time. Okay, give yourself a switch there when you're done with those. And then lastly, want to get yourself in a position to go ahead, do like a downward dog position, maybe stretch your calves out, work on the hamstrings, and get yourself in a pretty good position there, okay? So just in that position here, we'll be in good shape. All right, if you can get your heels flat, that's great. Walk your hands out a little bit, right? Really push down, lean back into that, and get yourself a good little stretch. Okay. Whew. Okay, a couple good deep breaths for you, and then we're going to get into our active blocking. So today we're going to really try to focus on hand position. I know there's a ton of footwork and timing and all kinds of eye work, but today we're going to work on hand positioning. And so one of the first things that we'll talk about is just how we want our hands positioned here, right? So Haley and I are both going to get out here in front of the camera. You can come forward a little more, Haley. All right. And we want to see your hands and just talk about your hand positioning. We want to open up those hands, right? And be able to create a nice, solid space with our hands. Okay. You see a lot of people who like to block like this or want to reach out in front of themselves and they put their hands out here like this, like you're pushing something, right? And if you're trying to push something and push it away, a lot of people do it like this. But we want to be able to put our hands in a good, solid position so that we can control the volleyball as best we can. Okay. So let me get you guys out here with good hand position. All right. And give me 1 second here to get you guys. And if you guys have any questions here for me, go ahead and unmute your mics. And definitely, I've got the volume up here, so I'll try to listen into what you guys are having to say. Okay. So the first thing, again, we want those their hands out here in this position. One of the things that we try to cue you guys on a lot, technically, is just a Nike swoosh. Okay, so we want that Nike swoosh position with our hands. Okay, we don't want fingertips up. So you hear that correction a lot. Okay, so give me a thumbs up if you guys understand that good hand positioning. Excellent. So Nike swooshes, that's what we want to see. Okay, from you. All right, and you'll be in great shape there. All right. The other thing that is you see a lot of people that like to round their hands out like this, and that's okay. We can get a little of that, but you just want a firm hand. Okay, a firm hand is good. All right, so we have a solid contact. We don't want a floppy hand. All right, that's not going to be able to control the ball when it goes into our hands. And remember that, blocking's a fun skill, and we're only able to really do it when the hitter hits the ball into our hands. Okay, and so it makes you one of those skills that when you get the opportunity to do it, you want to be great at it. Okay, because you want to take advantage of that hitter making a poor decision and trying to hit down past you. Last thing we want to do here, getting going here, is talking about our positioning in front of ourselves. So you see Haley here, okay? She's going to put her hands in a position above her head and a block. Now, if she puts herself in this position, she's in pretty good position because she's got her arm in front of her ear, all right? If she puts her arms way back here and has her shoulders and her arms behind her ear and she pushes her head forward, then she's in not a very strong position. You'll see I can push her hand back really easily, right? And that you can have the best hand work and positioning in the world, but if your arms are in this position, you're not going to do very much. Okay, so she's going to extend this arm in front of herself. Okay, she's going to get her arm in front of her ear. She's going to get her hands in that nice taut Nike swoosh position. Go ahead and turn and face the camera there, Haley. All right, and she's going to be in good shape. Okay, that's going to be a nice solid block. So you can go and get yourself in that shape real quick. All right, check yourself. If you've got your partner there, good. If you look at yourself in the video, maybe turn to the side, just get what that feels like. Okay, the next thing we want to talk about is it's been said that many setters are some of the best blockers in volleyball. Okay, but lots of times setters are the shorter players in volleyball too. So part of the reason that is that setters can be have a reputation of being good blockers is they're used to controlling the ball and manipulating the ball and really getting their hands on the ball. So one of the things that I know I like to do, and I've trained all my volleyball players that I coach, is to do a little bit of wrist work. Okay, and so we don't have really a wall to do this on, so we're gonna adapt over here. Okay, and if you have a wall to do this will really annoy your parents. We're gonna use a little table over here. Okay, and so we're just gonna do some wrist work. This is some setting wrist work, but this is really good for your hands and just your touch as a blocker. So if you have a post that you can do this on, a wall that you can do this on, if you've got any ball here. We've got all kinds of different sizes of volleyballs here. We've got little volleyballs. We've got beach volleyballs. If you've got a basketball, you can do this. But you want to make sure that you just work that wrist. Okay, a little wrist action here. You don't want a ton of movement with your arm. It's just wrist. And this will help with your touch and your hand control. And you just want to do about 10 of those with your right hand, if you can. And then once you get those 10 done, you want to switch 10 with your left hand. Yeah, the left is a little harder. You got to focus a little bit, all right? And it doesn't have to be perfect, but you're looking for that control there, okay? Okay, any questions so far from my fantastic ladies? Oh, good job. I see some people working on that already. Hi, Carolyn. Bria, excellent. Cameron, good work. I see you. Right on. We're getting some people here. Hey, Mace. Riley, good work. Tara, that's some wrist work. Excellent. Allie, I can't see you, but I bet you're working hard. Good stuff. So once you get those 10 on each hand, then we're good and we'll work to the next thing. Excellent. Remember, this is just wrist work, and that we're just creating a control with that hand. Okay, good, excellent. I see a lot of you guys. There's Cameron. Hand is ready. Sunny's ready. I like it. Good stuff. Okay, there you go. Bria, way to adapt. Good job. I love it. Okay, next thing we'll work on here is just our hand position. Okay. And we'll just talk about this one at a time. And we're going to do some reps here. But again, this can be something that you want to do maybe with a partner if you have it, okay? But you can also do this against a wall, okay? If you've got a ball against a wall, we'll show you how to do this, okay? This is a modification if you're just flying solo and just trying to get better, like you guys are always doing. So we're going to get ourselves in a position here, okay, where I'm going to be lower here, and we're going to do this. We're going to do the right hand and then the left hand, and then we'll do this together, okay? And so what we're going to do here is we're just going to put ourselves in a position where we get our hand on the ball, okay, and we're going to press, okay? So Haley's going to press. What you'll see is that she's going to extend her scapula, okay, her shoulder blade, and she's just going to press. Now, if this is on a wall, you just want the ball to kind of squish a little bit, and your hand is squishing the ball a little bit. As you can see for Haley there, you can see she's going to go, she's just trying to get that shoulder extending, all right? You'll see her kind of moving that shoulder, just that shoulder forward, okay? Good. Haley, come on over this way so they can see from the back, okay? And then you'll see the back. What she's going to do the next hand, you'll see that left shoulder blade extending forward. And you have the ability to reach forward more with that, not just swing your hands forward, okay? Good. I see some of you guys working there. If you have questions there, okay, give me, unmute your mic, and we can kind of figure it out together. Tara, I like that. If you want to just make that ball squish a little bit, I see you. Yep, against the wall, and you're in good shape. Go ahead and maybe step back just a baby step, and and that's a really good correction there. Excellent. Cameron, I see you making that ball squish. Good. Yep, just a little squish on the wall. You can feel that shoulder blade coming away, and you'll be in good shape there. Good. Right on. Okay, Riley. Riley, I want to see your palm get on the center of that ball a little bit more. Yes, yes, yes. Excellent. Now, excellent. Yeah, good. Now, can you rotate that thumb up a little bit? Yes, rotate the thumb up so you can see that Nike swoosh in front of you, and then the extension. You see where? Yes, good. Nice work. And then switch hands. If you guys go for 10 reps, switch hands. Again, get your hand in that Nike swoosh position so you really can control the volleyball. We want to see ourselves getting our hand on that volleyball and really get some control. If we're here, we know that our hand can kind of open like a door when the ball hits it. When we rotate our hand here, we really are in a nice, strong position. So I like that position here, that Nike swoosh. Okay, just do it. Advertisement. But yeah, you can do that. Excellent. All right. Good. Okay. Now, I see some of you guys are finishing up. Very good. Outstanding. I think the next thing we want to take a look at is how do we put it together? Okay. So if you have 2 volleyballs, you'll be in great shape. If you don't have 2 volleyballs, if you have a basketball, you can use a basketball. Okay? So Haley's going to grab a basketball here. You can use a basketball. You can use a volleyball. All right? And again, this can be on a wall where you push on it like this. And you can put both your hands on it like here. Push your hands on it, right? And just give yourself that little push. Get yourself in a good hand position and really feel your shoulders extending. All right? If you're lucky and you have a dad or a mom or an uncle or a brother or a cousin or somebody, and you have a couple of volleyballs, you can put some volleyballs up here, and you can work on extending there, right? Extending those scapula and really pushing forward. You can get 2 hands on. If you don't, you can use a volleyball, just one, put your hands on the edge of it, and really feel both those shoulders blades extending. Okay, good. See a lot of you guys here getting some extension there. Good job, Riley. Okay. Mace is getting some work in. Tara, excellent. I love it. Okay. Good. Bria, right on. Soleil, I can't see you, but I bet you're working hard. Get it, Hannah. Good job. Okay. Allie, tell me what you're feeling. What are you feeling there when you do that? Unmute your mic. I can't hear you.
Like the extension of my shoulders.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Yeah.
I love that. When I'm blocking or when I teach blocking, I see you can feel that shoulder blade extending and reaching over the net. Oh, so much fun, right? Excellent. When you guys get done with those, get about 3 or 4 more of those in. We're going to work to the next thing here. Okay? And just good. Excellent. Hannah, you're doing work. Cameron, Carolyn, thank you. I see Soleil. She's back there. Riley, love your shirt. I have that shirt too. Forza. Oh, yeah. Excellent. Hi, Tara. Mace is ready to go. Allie, I can't see you, but again, I bet you're working hard. Okay. There's Soleil. All right. So one of the other things that we like to do here, if you can get a partner to do this, this is really fun. I'm just going to demo this, these last couple ones, so you guys can have an idea of some things that you can do because we're all quarantined, right? So Haley's going to work on a directional type of block, okay? So she's going to put herself in a hand position here. Oh, you can stand up here. There we go. All right, so you're going to stand up here, all right, and she's going to directional this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the ball at her right hand, and what she's going to try to do is get the ball to land back over here on the floor, okay, next to me. So let's see if we can get a little bit wider there. Okay, so she's going to get those hands in good blocking position. I'm going to toss the ball here, and we're going to try to make that thud sound. If you have your partner toss this ball to that hand, and we want to see both hands directionally blocking that ball. So I love this move. Coach TK loves this. She does a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So if you see Coach TK today, you tell her Coach Kyle talked about directional blocking for her. So here, we're going to directional block. Yep. We're going to directional block some more. Boom. And you guys can do 5 or 6 of those reps, right? And then you can switch. And your partner can go to the left hand. And you can toss the left hand. Excellent. Okay, you'll see those hands manipulate the ball and bring the ball back here, right? Excellent. Back towards my left side. It's on her left. Come back to my left. Boom. There's a good one. Yes, excellent. Okay. Hand position. We want those Nike swooshes up. Excellent. Okay. So one more time, Haley. So you see those hand position, and that ball hits. We want to see some maneuvering and manipulation of our hands around the ball to get that ball back towards the court. Okay. So that's something that you can get anybody. Oh, look at Carolyn recruited her brother. Perfect, Carolyn. Yes. That is called family training. All right. So that's one of those things that we can work on. If you're by yourself, you can get the ball on the wall and kind of work on rolling your hands around that ball and getting yourself in positions to really manipulate the ball, okay, and control it. Last thing I'll give to you guys. This is a fun one. Now, if you're a shorty like me, all right, and you had some big, tall hitters that are trying to hit over you, okay, you have to learn how to do something called soft block, okay? And this is where you're not trying to stuff the ball down on your side of the net. You're trying to allow the hitters to hit your hands, and you're going to touch the ball up for your teammates. Sometimes you can do this if you're late on a block and you feel like you can't get your hands all the way over. You can soft block, okay? And this will just pop the ball up, okay? And you'll see I will demo it here for Haley. So she'll be in position here, okay? And she's going to put her hands, instead of getting her hands in front of her ears, she's going to stick her hands straight up and really keep her hands up and soft here, okay, where we hit the ball, and it'll pop up, okay? And we can do this in a variety of ways, okay? But you really want to pop, and that's going to be good. And I'll pop right off her hands, and the people, the defenders and covers behind her will be able to pick that ball up super, super easy, okay? And I'm just tossing the ball and it's popping up pretty easily. So if you can get your someone in your family or a friend to do this with you and get those hands so when they're up like this, they can pop the ball up And this is, big hitters love to hit straight down, right? So they're trying to hit straight down on you. Ball pops right up, and we're in great position. The defense can pick the ball up, right, and cover, bounce. Yes, there we go. They can pick that ball up, transition, set, and kill. And we have a great time together. Okay, so just a little review. Make sure hand position, swooshes. Okay, work on that extension of the scapula and shoulders. Okay, talking about directional blocking. Coach TK, yes. Everyone with me, I love it. Yes, Carolyn, thank you. Soleil, you guys are awesome. Okay, and then we know lastly, we can soft block sometimes. With those big hitters, man, they hit that ball, could pop it up, right? Your brother can bop you in the head. You have to learn how to soft block that, huh, Carolyn? I know, big brothers are so mean. Everyone, that is our session today. I hope you learned a few things. I've got a few things that you can do at home to kind of work on your hand positioning so that when we get back in the gym, we're ready to be Forza.
Coach Kyle.
Sound good?
Coach,
Yes.
when you soft block, do you still keep your hand in Nike swooshes when you go back?
Yeah, you definitely can. You definitely want to keep them open and big. That's a great question. Who's asking that question for me?
Bria.
Hi, Berea. You always ask the best questions. I appreciate that from you. Yeah, you definitely want to keep your hands in that position here where we're swooshing still, because that's going to be a real strong position. If we put our hands here like this, then if the ball hits us unevenly, our wrists are turn a lot more easily when they're in this position. But when we rotate them and extend them, even when we extend them poorly, it locks it out so that our hand doesn't twist as much. That's a great question. Awesome. Any other questions before we get going? Thank you, Bria. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you folks all for getting on right now. It's great to see some Forza volleyball players trying to get better and logging in. Share with your friends to get back on here on these days. We're going to have some great stuff on here as we continue to develop you guys as players and help you to be your best. Sound good? Awesome. Thumbs up, everyone. Have a great day and keep being Forza.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Good job, Haley. Have a great day.